Now, an average Nigerian person wants something miraculous. He wants it fast. If he's sick, he wants to get miraculous healing. If he needs money, if he or she needs money, he wants to get money immediately. Now, this thing is leading to a lot of problems, especially in the hospital. When you work in a health sectors, you understand this thing better. You understand the degree of what these things or damage this thing has caused. Now, a man had a fracture, a fall from a height. Now, when you fall from a height, you're going to land with your ankles. The one commonest bone that will be affected is your calcaneus bone, the heel bone. That's the bone that will be affected. So when this happened, this man went to a local bone setter for healing. Now, they tried their best, which I give them accolade for that. Now, the man could not walk properly and took himself to a herbalist who told him that this is a village people. There is no longer a fracture, a case of fracture or something like that. After he was being managed for a long time, there is no avail. He came to the hospital. And when he came to the hospital, an X-ray was taken. You will see the evidence there. You will see the fracture is there. We showed him the fracture that your bone is still broken. Some pieces are not yet connected together. The local bone setter did their best, but there are still some things that needs to be done for you to walk properly. Now, after the X-ray result was out, we showed him. The man disappeared and went to a pastor. I don't want to mention the name of the pastor here. So he went there, and the pastor kept on praying and doing deliverance, doing fasting and prayer. The man was being starved because he was doing fasting and prayer. He needed a miracle, a miraculous healing. The leg was repeatedly hit on the ground. Each time they are firing prayer, they were hitting the leg on the ground. See, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, he came back to the hospital. After he found out that the prayer could not solve the whole problem, he came back to the hospital, and doctor have to redo an X-ray. And when they redo an X-ray, they found out that there are about 7 bones in the ankles, and 2 of those bones were broken at the time of the first or initial X-ray was done. And when he came back from the pastor, and another X-ray was taken, and about 4 of those bones has been broken, with other crackles that have happened inside there. And he was coming on which year? Now, who do you blame? Do you blame the pastor who did not look at the X-ray, or him who actually saw the X-ray and refused to listen to doctors? What is going on? This story should serve as a lesson to every other person. Sometimes you may just try to take a shortcut on something that is happening to you without following the due process. Now, at the end of the day, you come back and start blaming doctors. Now, that one is going to be at the hospital for long, because the fracture there is not a simple something.